gonna play some, you know, Pillars of Eternity here, and just started up the stream. Gonna go ahead and, you know, finish making our guy. So far, we've decided to do a Cipher that is, you know, huge intellect. Gonna do Blood Knight colors, you know, even though we got this big red tunic, or this big, you know, silver tunic on, but hey, that's cool. So let's just keep on keeping on here. Oh boy, jeez. Yeah, I guess that's me, huh? Well, fine, whatever. Alright, male, sinister, stoic, noble. What is this? He's a Cipher, man. What's a Cipher do? He's probably, I don't know, man. He's probably, uh, I mean, I'd like to be noble, but, you know, he's probably sinister.
What is it?
Yeah, let's go for what is it. That's fine. Alright, so, Cipher Diaz, man. Cipher Diaz. I think that's who this bad boy is. He's Cipher Diaz. Excuse me. Cipher Diaz. I think so. I think that works for me. Let's see, am I allowed to throw in? Oh yeah, Cipher Diaz, baby. He's a Cipher. He's named Cipher Diaz. I think that works, right? Yeah, I think so. All right, Cipher Diaz it is. Good enough for me. All right, I think we're done. Really? Finally. Okay, let's get this game on the road. All right, Journey to the Gilded Vale. Let's see. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
Alrighty.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Okay.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared.
No mud on the
Gilded
rocks.
Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Alright.
Touch of the rumbling rock, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Okay.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. Let's see about refilling our water first.
Alright, water. Got a sick one here, he nods. Okay, man, well let's just find out where would I find these berries. I bet this is gonna be a little obvious. But let's go ahead and let's hit on it, man.
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Okay.
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again.
Glonfoth.
They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch you like
Glonfoth.
bear.
That's the new curse word,
Course, all the
Glonfoth.
ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Alright.
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Yeah. Character attributes, skills, races, and sex may all open up options for you in dialogue. Okay. Let's see.
Not if you hurry about your business.
Alright, well, hey.
Not if the weather holds up.
Well, alright, let's go ahead and hear about that.
Rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
Okay.
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
Alright, alright.
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets
Excuse
dug
me.
up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Alright.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got
Well,
enough
maybe
to
I
worry
do,
about
buddy.
without seeing something like that.
Alright, well, let's get out of here. Find out.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're
Alright.
not some
What we gonna
helpless
get?
tenderfoot. Not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Okay. Sturdy armor-clad woman, huh?
Alicia. Kalisha! He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Alright, we get a hot blonde
Kind you can afford.
with an attitude.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
Okay.
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight.
Alright.
It's a
Hail
Beowick.
then, huh?
We'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Okie dokie. So Hayden, baby. What's a little Hayden? Alright, most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can interact with them by clicking on their selection circle. Many characters will simply greet you and go on their way, but others will have large conversations to explore. The merchant Hayden has a conversation and then opens a store with equipment for sale. Very well.
As you wish.
Oh, there's a caravaner. Where's the Hayden, huh? Here, Hayden. One of you gotta be Hayden, right? A lot of caravanners. A lot of caravanners. Are they all just... Is Hayden hiding in the caravanners? Hayden must be over here.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Ah, I see, okay. Alright. Who's saying they got sundries for sale? I ain't seen it. Is that you, buddy? Ah, he probably just fell over here, huh? Alright, you see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic. Well, that's probably a tear, not a tear.
With
Anyway.
a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
Well, he scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with an uneven stubble, as if he hasn't even gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Well, let's see what you got. Who are you? You freak, or I'd better go? Why don't we let's see what you got, huh? I don't know who he is, but, you know, he probably doesn't cover his goods with poison. He might. We'll find out. Alright, so, stores allow you to trade and sell your items for copper pieces or items in the store's inventory. You know, obviously. Greatly reduce, buy items from you at greatly reduce. No, duh, if you sell something. Alright, so. Okay. And I have 100. Am I supposed to sell Gon's pledge here? Probably not. Slime grants the ability to shield the wearer from the myriad perils that plague the world of the aura. Alright. So too do his followers pledge to prevent young lives from being harvested before their time. How sweet. Okay, well, so it's sitting here telling me, you know, I guess buy a sword for her and buy a sword for me, huh? Where's my soul whip? I better have myself a soul whip. I can use a sword, right? I better be able to use a sword. She looks like the battle axey kind of woman. I mean, we aren't equipped with anything, right? Let me just go check. Yeah, leave anyway. Let's take a look. I mean, I do have a weapon. I have two weapons. So, what are we doing over here then? Are they just being complete assholes? The soul whip, baby? It's a stiletto. Alright. Yeah, they're kind of just being asses. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be equipping myself with. Maybe there's something here. You know, health
Something
potions.
else you need?
Yeah.
Looks like we're settled.
Do you actually have something of value? That would be maybe lock picks. Why don't you just give me some lock picks? Two's fine. Who knows? Great. Okay. So now we got to just go out and as you make your way through the eastern reach, open the area map to see what parts of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. All right, very well. So just gonna go find out what's up.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
All right, you little fucking. All right, so let's go check around here because I want to make sure that I'm not just supposed to wander off. I'm sure that I've got some quests to fucking perform of some type. Sudden sickness come over the caravan. Collect some spring berries, huh? So we are just wandering off. Alright. Alright, good enough.
Let's
What's
check
this
for
over
those
here?
outcroppings.
Oh, there's some dead stuff. Oh, hey, how you doing, buddy? There's a wolf. Oh, a little wolfie.
What is it?
What is it? Well, I don't know, man. What you got going here? Oh, fuck it. You know, let's just have you both go ahead and... Oh, what you got here, sweet cheeks? Oh, man. That's funny. Somebody throw that out of context. It's not that hard to. It's not even out of context. Alright, sounds good to me. Let's go ahead, let's see that done. Let's, oh, well, there's another one. Please return to combat uses possible real-time system, something. Yeah, it's not my first, rodeo there, sweet cheeks. She's sweet cheeks for everything now. You know, young wolf, I'm gonna call you sweet cheeks from now on. Alright, I think finally we are in combat, so maybe I can go ahead and whisper him over onto our side. And is he? Oh, who knows? Looks like he might be.
What you need?
He still is, huh? Yeah. He's just sitting there like, hey, buddy. Come here, pal. Yeah, let me just kill him. No reason not to. I might have been able to put this on hardest, you know, on the kick your ass difficulty. possible. So we got a stash apparently. Now this is where you're supposed to just put everything.
What is it?
What you need?
Well,
You find some berries yet? Oh, hey, where you going? Come back to me. Come on back to me, pillars of eternity. There you are. Alright, so, now I don't want to pause it. So nothing, huh? Alright, that's cool. Nothing over here? I thought there was a little, yeah, a little something over
This
here.
is it.
What is this? Yeah. I remember, see, I've seen a playthrough of, you know, a very small amount of this, and I was gonna say that there was a little something around there. Kaliska dissident. Oh, she's being dissident. Oh boy. I got it on good authority. You're some kind of troublemaker. At least you were in your old life. she's gonna be a. she's gonna be having a couple of balls in mind. You know, talk through her. For some I fought for a rebellion. You might say that. I was a spy for a time. That's why they put me in jail. It's in your business. I think I was a spy. Sounds like the kind of thing I might be doing as a Cipher. Well, how was I coming here? I double-crossed my employer. My employer is as powerful as they come. No, they gave me a job I couldn't bring myself to carry out. It's not something they were agreeable to. I was caught. I managed to escape, and some old friends got me. No. They gave me a job I didn't want. Yeah. Kaliska is breathing in her surroundings instead of being dissident. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always like it. Lord Radrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? Hard to offer to pass that. It's a hard offer. Yeah, I don't know about that. No, I'm just betting. I hadn't given it much thought. Yeah, maybe I hadn't given it much thought. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first, so you might have some other plan in mind for coming this way. I hope to meet someone and fall in love. Yeah, that's something you're going to tell some stranger just out of nowhere. Probably the same thing I did before, just looking for some adventure, really. Getting into trouble I expect. Going to find some new friends. No idea what I'm going to do next. I'm probably going to find some new friends. May not be a bad idea surviving out here. Sometimes it's less about what you know and more about who. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odem will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. Haven't seen her in ages. Been doing good work. Guide work. Been doing guide work. I've been doing guide work. Guide work. I've been guiding. Anyway. In Ixamital. But I do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me, so I'm here and we'll see. Okay. Tell me about yourself. I got simple needs. I like open skies, far horizons, you know, sunset walks on the beach. um, you know, romantic poetry. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Direwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I got a brother in Ruatai, and another in Adir. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. Okay, well, we are getting nowhere. Alright, the locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's get back to camp. Stream's just down that way. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that could have gone better. Didn't have any interesting things to talk about because I'm so stupid. I'm not stupid. I got a fair amount of intellect. What's going on here? Burn lady, brother. What's going on?
Yes,
Why don't I have both of you guys?
as
Come
you
on.
wish.
Alright, let's keep checking things out. We go check out the map. Alright, well, what's going on? I'm gonna stab you in the back there, buddy. Calling you that. One of them fancy bows. Gained 170 experience. Not quite sure what, you know, my threshold is for a new level.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water.
Okay. Scratch the root rake. Dip your water skin in the cool water of Kaliska. Oh, while Kaliska waits nearby. Keeping watch. As you arise, you notice her look up sharply toward the tree line. Alright, well, let's see why. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is strangeness to his gait. A spastic wobble in his ordinary death stride, as he moves towards you with labored breath.
Sparfle?
Kaliska frowns. Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap, feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders, like an enemy flag. Anyway,
Ambush!
very good. Ambush it is, huh? Alright, so seems to me
Yes.
I already use it. Okay. Seems to me like we're just both going to go for an
Hmm?
attack on. Oh, let's try and do that. Not like an idiot. Gotta remember to have my hands on the buttons here. It makes it a little bit easier to
What is it?
target potential abilities. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Come on. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and cast
So
did I cast it or not? There it
much
is.
for you. Something sharp.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You die? You did?
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
No? I guess not, huh? Health is at 90 out of 120. Not quite sure how death and, you know, killing and things of that nature all run out as it stands right now. But we'll figure that out in time. What is that? That's both of them. I see. Alright, well, let's go get my inventory real quick, because I've got, you know, the potential to put in a weapon over here. So we'll go do that. And it's very well maybe better than what I was wearing. Nope, not even close. What about her? She's wearing anything? Nope. Okay. Very good. Alright. Well, very exciting music.
Well,
You can switch to new weapon sets by selecting the weapon icon from the individual character's bar. I'm sure that that's very obvious. Okay. We have to get back to camp. Oh, I'm sure we do. Alright. What is it? 6. I think that's not as good, but just take it.
well, as you wish.
Alright. Well. Drama music. And getting around. Oh, hey, how you doing, buddy? Deactivates Soul Whip. Does he? Deactivates constant recovery. I wonder what that means. Uh-oh, did I just do that one bug? I better not have. Let me go see. I might have just done it. No, I dragged it over. Yeah, I'm being silly. Alright. Let's just do a flat attack. Oh, there he is. There's our second guy that makes this important.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's right. There we are. Her? I want you just here. Or here. Oh boy. Did he not get that off?
What is it?
Did you not get this off? You're in the middle of it? Good. Very good. Alright. Now you...
What is it?
Can you just back off? Let's see if that works. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you are... That is you. Okay. I'm being silly. Well, never mind. I'll just go attack then.
What is it?
Not enough focus. Need to be soul whipping him, huh? I ain't soul whipping enough. I ain't got no focus, baby. Look at that. 8 focus. That ain't nothing. Interesting. Okay. So I'm starting to get some of the ideas behind this. Looks like a pretty strong character overall, though. So that's not bad. Alright. Couple of hatchets. Not better than what I've got, but good enough for the stash, huh? Okay. I guess she can have a hunting bow as well. Alright.
What is it? As you wish.
So, let's go check out what's going on. Obviously something. We just killed 3 people. Excuse me. add you, the Massacre. Alright, well, I'm going to take a moment break. You go ahead and check this out here. And I am going to be right back. So we will go ahead and let you just hang out here with a little bit of music. Oh. Alright. Well, let's get back to it. Excuse me, just finished a little caramel there. It's good stuff though. On the ground you lie the massacred remains of the other trappers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts. Splayed and bug-eyed and filthy on the blood-damp earth. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away the horror like a poisonous vapor. That's probably for the smell, actually. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs as they prepare to add you to the sprawling pile beneath them. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hayden, the last of the caravan left standing. Okay. The ruins has not been sullied by hands, men of Ergalana. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just go for the lower one. It's, the only interesting, or different potential that we've had so far out of all of our choices. Your words carry no weight when I've seen the truth with my own eyes. You now have one rank in a disposition. Reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad, But if your main character is a priest or paladin, you must be careful not to misalign your disposition what is favored by their deity. Not quite sure what my deity is here. But anyway, so I say again, lay down your arms. Well, intellect 15, judging the string of animal teeth around your neck. I'm guessing you're worshiper of Galawan. Galawan told you to stop protecting the runes, would you? Well, this is, my obvious. So let's go for it. The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Theoden winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head and treated, of course, but he would not. It is the command of all gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it's what you were told? Mangler, it's always been known to my people. I see on what Galawan's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength. You think Galawan wants some moldy, crumbling stone to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Just not you personally, but why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man grips falters on his axe handle and nearly fumbles it, affording Theoden the movement he needs to dodge out of the swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Okay. So, a little bit of action finally. Well, this guy was so nice, I think that I should mind control him. Because, that's what you do to nice people. You mind control them. Let's go ahead and just do this. Nothing? Oh, there you go. Hey, you buddy. Can you come over here? Oh, God, you can't. Alright, fine.
Yes.
We're gonna end up having him get killed just for the hell of it, huh? He's just killed for the hell of it, loving it. Gonna mind control the leader. I'll toss her in.
How can I help?
You turn around and don't die. That would be great. What do you got? Blinding strike. Dirty attack that makes the opponent unable to see. Inflicts extra damage and blinds target. Yeah. Why don't you do that? That sounds great. But do it on him. Great. Alright. You're set, but why don't you make it this? Let's go. Oh, man. Feels the sting of an ungrateful child, huh?
What you need?
Get around and do something of use, you freaking witch.
What is it?
Go do something, I guess. Just about anything will do. So he's down and out, but it doesn't matter. I'm about to win this fight. Well, it looks like he's actually not down and out. I could easily be using her knockdown for someone. But it won't seem to matter. Which is fine. How you doing, buddy? Not so well. So what do we got left? We got the leader and I don't know what else.
What is it?
Why don't you blow her up? It's pretty hot. You should be blowing her up on that phone there. And try and knock down the leader again. Hobby, hobby, ha! Okay, that worked. Now, you don't just do an auto attack, huh? Well, unfortunate. Okay, so that should be over soon enough. She seems to be doing fine.
So much for you.
Okay. He says, forgive us. Oh boy. Poor bastard. Didn't do what he thought he was supposed to. Whisper of wind stirs the air at this the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good, the gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, like a jetty beginning to succumb to the surge of a great wave. And where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across the chest and bowel, Odema's body stirs. And with great effort, he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Run!
Appears like I don't get to take their stuff. No looting those bodies. Probably too good of stuff. I'd be too strong. Alright, so we're doing okay on the stream. It's a little slow, but straining against the gale, it threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of a weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hayden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rock, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Hayden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hayden lashes out against his fatigued assailant. Oh man, I'm gonna grab a rope and fucking hit it and so on the damn head. Alright. Anyway, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind from your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Dexterity. Grab a rock and hurl it at the attacker. Yeah, let's do that. Your aim is true and hit jars Hayden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hayden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out on the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it, securing his other hand. I love how it says bother hand and be managed and band. What the hell? Other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Hayden to set his feet and join on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel as the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Rangers' animals' companions can be directly selected through their icon overlaid on top of their ranger. Didn't really look at the ranger as a possibility.
Was that?
Sure was, Kaliska. Sure was.
A Buick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting it.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. A moment's respite.
Of
We ain't getting out
course.
this way. This is the collapse, right? It looks like to me. I think I missed a few things in the camp. I'm pretty sure I
That
did.
should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Alright. Well, got another big series of talks here. We're going to go ahead and cut this episode right here. Going to see everybody for the next episode, starting right off with Khalifa saying, what happened out there? Telling us, I guess, what happened out there. Alright, so, see everybody in a little while. Thanks for watching.